Ladies and gentlemen, book enthusiasts, and lifelong learners, today we dive into a tale of trials, a narrative of nuances, and a compilation of choices amidst the chaos. Let us unravel the intricate fabric woven by Robert E. Rubin and Jacob Weisberg in their compelling book, In an Uncertain World: Tough Choices from Wall Street to Washington. We'll skim through the surface and plunge into the depths, extracting the top 10 insights that can offer us a lens to view our own uncertain world. 1. Embrace uncertainty like an old friend. Rubin starts with a bang. Uncertainty isn't just a fleeting annoyance, it's a constant companion. Throughout his career, from Wall Street to the Treasury, he navigated through financial storms with a probabilistic mindset. What does that mean? Well, life isn't chess, it's more like poker. You play the odds, not just the board. Rubin plots his life from arbitrage to fiscal policy with the mantra, plan for the best, prepare for the rest. 2. The Zen of economic balance. Riding the seesaw of economic theory, Rubin poses as the calm yogi maintaining balance. Whether tackling the national debt or promoting social spending, he advocates for fiscal discipline paired with investment, a sort of Keynesian tightrope act. It's not just about being conservative or liberal with money, it's about being smart. And what's smarter than tending to your garden while also storing seeds for the winter? Rubin's approach whispers of an ancient financial fable, set not in a world of absolutes, but in one tenderly balanced on the fulcrum of insight and practicality. 3. Networking, your safety net in the high-wire act of career building. Rubin didn't climb to the upper echelons by being a hermit. His career is a testimonial to the power of networking, not just as a ladder-rung greaser, but as a genuine quest for mutual growth and learning. He didn't just collect contacts, he cultivated relationships. Now, this doesn't mean you should schmooze every Tom, Dick, and Harriet with a business card, but it does mean that your network is a garden. Tend to it, and it can grow into an ecosystem of opportunities. 4. The economic symphony. It requires conductors, not soloists. Amidst the cacophony of clashing economic theories, Rubin conducts an orchestra, creating harmony between public and private sectors. He doesn't see the government as a meddling overlord, but as a potential catalyst for growth, innovation, and stability. Drawing from his public service repertoire, he trumpets a tune of respectful interdependence. The market has a beat, and so does the government, but our dear Maestro Rubin knows that the magic lies in getting them to play in time. 5. Crisis management, like herding cats, but the cats are on fire. Rubin's reflection on handling crises is akin to a seasoned firefighter juggling flaming felines. The Mexican peso crisis, he didn't just stamp out the fires, he rebuilt the house. With a cocktail of steady nerves, astute risk assessment, and a dash of international cooperation, he demonstrates crisis management with the precision of a surgeon in an earthquake. It's not just about being cool under pressure, it's about being the ice age. 6. Globalization, not a dinner party, but you're still serving the meal. Rubin doesn't sugarcoat globalization. It's messy, like a food fight in a United Nations cafeteria, and yet he's clear that we can't just sit it out. We're both guests and hosts in this worldwide potluck, and so he sets the table for trade, for cooperation, and for shared responsibility. Yes, there will be spills, and yes, someone might bring a culinary disaster, but the feast goes on, and everyone should get a fair helping. 7. Policies are like diets, easy to start, hard to stick to, essential for health. Running a country's finances, Rubin hammers home, is like being a nation's personal trainer. Policy decisions, like dietary commitments, are easy to proclaim, harder to maintain, yet without them, the system gets flabby and sick. Rubin's prescription includes a balanced diet of prudent spending, investment in growth sectors, and the rain check of short-sighted sugar rushes leading to the inevitable crash. It seems we're not so different from our government. We all need a little fiscal fitness. 8. Lessons from the heart of the beast, the financial market. Rubin gazes into the volatile soul of the financial market, a beast as untamable as it is essential. He doesn't wield a whip, but rather a guidebook of learnings. He speaks of liquidity, confidence, and transparency as the holy trinity for market stability. It's a jungle out there, and Rubin's Disraelian lie back and think of England won't cut it. Instead, he stands as the market's Jane Goodall, interpreting its grunts and grooming its participants for better or for worse. 9. The political chess game: protect your king, but don't forget the pawns. As Treasury Secretary, Rubin knew that the blood of policy is compromise. The dazzling game of political chess he describes doesn't just need a keen eye for the next move, it requires the heart to play all the pieces with respect. He understood that listening could be just as powerful as speaking. Those pawns, the policies affecting everyday folks, aren't just fodder. They keep the king safe. They make the game worth playing. 10. Retirement is not an endgame, it's a new opening move. Rubin's retirement isn't a swan's, it's more of an overture to a second act. He doesn't ride into sedentary sunsets. He mounts new steeds, channeling his experience to educate, to advocate, and to ponder. His work with the Council on Foreign Relations and in the numerous boards and charitable organizations isn't a hobby, it's a continuation of public service. The lesson? Your career might pivot, but your impact doesn't have to dwindle. In essence, In an Uncertain World is not just a chronicle of Robert E. Rubin's life. It's a timeless anthology of insights, a well-honed tool for aspiring policymakers, economists, and anyone brave enough to dance with uncertainty. Rubin invites us to revel in the unpredictable, to respect the balance, and above all, to remember that being certain isn't the point. It's about being prepared. Let us walk away not just with a better understanding of economics and politics, but with a renewed sense of how to navigate our own complex world. Think probabilistically, nurture relationships, conduct your life's symphony, manage crises deftly, engage with globalization, make healthy policy choices, read the markets, play the political game wisely, and embrace every transition as a new beginning. And with these lessons in Rubin's spirit, let's make our own tough choices with wit, wisdom, and the readiness to act in an uncertain world. Thank you.